Hi guys, an update from me on Bitcoin, my thoughts. I hope my voice keeps because she's a bit weak for the moment being. So you would from less, I would say. We have a lower low on Bitcoin. So the market is very bearish. Fear and greed index is very, very low. So everybody's expecting a big further drop. But we have to always consider both. So the first message I wanted to give you is if you see the bigger picture here in July and in January 2021, so last year, we were really looking at it here and we said, okay, it's going to go to 1727. I remember very well. But it didn't do that. So that's the normal golden zone invest that you can expect, especially after a very big bull run, like that. But it didn't do that. So you always have to consider both ways. So now we have the same from the Corona dip to the new higher. All-time high. We have a new golden zone invest, and that is going, if you look at it from 29. I always draw it a little bit higher here, just because of. Let me put it really at the 618 here, and really at the 786, just for number's sake here. So that's 28,875 until 19,440, let's say. So this is a big golden zone invest where it can go, and it would only be the normal golden zone retracement of the Corona dip until the higher all-time high here. I have been I drew my defense line here quite a long time ago, and when you see my thumbs up here, that's where I saw big green spikes in the volume, and that was a sign that that's where the whales are buying. So that's why I drew this beam. It's my defense line. That's where I know normally you would expect these big whales to defend their positions. So that's like the next move. If not, of course, this would be the end of a fifth wave that I drew, but let's not get into details. I'm just going to show you what I was thinking of here a while ago. I didn't even look at the details anymore, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I learned a little trick to see where the fifth wave can go, and that is where it is actually exactly now. So that's a very small but potential hope that this would be an end, and then we go up, but that is a small hope, seeing the very bearish tendency in the market and the field. So my best guess would be now to concentrate on the defense line, and also remember that we have two big support lines here, because we have two platforms here that would also, when it goes a little bit lower than 618, it could go all the way to 24 actually, or even, like I said here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Now, to keep it simple, actually, for the moment being, it's too scary, too dangerous. So what you can do is the trend lines and follow my buy rules, of course. So whenever it breaks out and you need a higher high, so on several levels, so daily, 4 hours, 1 hour, you could put several previous highs. So even on the 1 hour, I have put a previous high to give you a first alert, but that's very short term, of course. You put previous, it could even be put there now, but I'm going to leave it there for a while. Actually, lower than the 4 hours, I don't consider as very important in this case. So here would be my previous high, breaking of the trend of Bitcoin, having a higher high there, and then find a retest somewhere above the trend line. That's what I would consider as to what you have to look for the upside, because now it's really scary, and as long as Bitcoin is falling like that, it's no use of trading in altcoins. It's too difficult. unless you are really scalping it, because that is always possible, of course. But that is, yeah, you have to know how to do that. And so for now, I would say wait it out, see what it does, see if it keeps the defense line here. And that would be like around 28.3 here, the bottom of my defense line beam. And that's the 618 here. So the 28,718, let's say, and little bit lower. So in this area could definitely be, but the defense line is normally strong. And look at the volume. If you really see big green spikes coming in, then that's your answer. The defense line will probably hold. Otherwise, we're going down into the golden zone invest. So that's my 2 cents on Bitcoin. I think I showed it all. I don't know if I showed already, but here, because we have a lower low in the price, it's not very big, and it's not very close, because we still have 9 hours on the daily candle. But if we would close really under that low, then I would consider that as a strong bullish divergence. Actually, it's now already that, but it would be more confirmed, because here we have a higher low, and here we have a lower low in the price. So actually, that's a strong bullish divergence, and that could be like a trigger to push it up if the defense line is not pushing even lower to have a better price, of course. And seeing the very negative feeling in the market, it's probably very easy to do that. So be careful out there, put up your trend lines and wait for the breakouts of Bitcoin. And your first, Ali, I would say that higher high would have to be taken. But if you want to take it quicker, to have your first alert, then you can take it on the 1 hour, the 2 hours, the 4 hours. This is the 4 hours, I believe. It's also the daily first. Let me see the 4 hours again. Yeah, so the 4 hours, you could consider this as a higher high, but not so convincing here. So this is the higher high that I'm looking at. So I hope it helped you a little bit, and don't panic. I hope you had your stop losses up, of course, like always. And so yeah, the lower it goes, the more opportunities for for investments. But it's scary time for now. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.